Fans of The Voice say they're over Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. The married couple reunited on season 22 of the NBC singing competition, which premiered last week. They are joined by fellow coach John Legend and newbie Camila Cabello. It's no secret that the show is mostly about the celebrity coaches than it is about the contestants. However, some fans are getting fed up with the coaches and may quit watching. They argue that the show focuses too much on the coaches and less on the contestants. Some are even sick of seeing Blake try to help out his wife. Read on to learn more about the reaction. On Monday, September 19, season 22 of The Voice premiered. Kelly Clarkson skipped out on this season. Gwen Stefani replaced her and returned after her 2-year hiatus. The No Doubt singer joins country singer Blake Shelton, John Legend, and pop star Camila Cabello, who replaced Ariana Grande. The Voice sets itself apart from other singing competitions because of the celebrity coaches. They determine which contestants move forward based on their performances. The show started out with its blind auditions. Whenever a coach chooses a contestant, they will spin their chair around. All 4 judges will turn their chairs to see the contestant who was singing if they didn't choose them. There are several components to The Voice before a winner is chosen. Last week, the season started with its rounds of blind auditions. The coaches will choose 12 singers who will move forward. The competition transitions into the battle rounds, where coaches assign 2 contestants on their team to compete against each other. This helps them determine which one should move forward. For the remainder of the season, the contestants will perform each week while they're mentored by their coaches. The live performances narrow the competition down to the final 4. The winner of season 21 of The Voice was the musical trio Girl Named Tom on Team Kelly Clarkson. Night 4 of the blind auditions continued on Monday, September 27 of The Voice. The coaches have been choosing the contestants for their teams, but fans are already fed up with them. Some of the viewers think the coaches are ruining the goal of the show, which is to find the singer with the ultimate voice. Some of the fans took to The Voice Reddit to discuss the second week of blind auditions. They blamed Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani for ruining the vibe of the show. I have to be honest, I really don't care for the bickering between coaches. It gets childish. This is why I'm not even bothering to tune in this season. It's a bit cringy, but hasn't quite gotten unbearable yet. I really don't give that much of a but the coach dynamics. I wish they focused more on the contestants. Another fan accused Blake of helping Gwen win. They feel that the couple act more like a duo who tries to win the season. What are your thoughts on season 22 of The Voice? Do you think the coaches are ruining the show? Sound off below in the comment section. NBC's The Voice has long been a standout in reality television, combining jaw-dropping vocal talent with the camaraderie and competition of celebrity judges. But over recent seasons, a new narrative has emerged around 2 of its star coaches, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. Once hailed as the perfect balance of charm and musical expertise, some now question whether their real-life romance has shifted the dynamics of the show for better or worse. Are they ruining The Voice, or are they simply evolving it in a way that some fans don't quite embrace? Let's dive into the intrigue, criticism, and enduring popularity of the show's most talked-about power couple. It all started in 2014 when Gwen Stefani joined the cast of The Voice as a coach. She and Blake Shelton couldn't have been more different on paper. She, a platinum blonde pop-punk princess, and he, a laid-back country superstar. But their chemistry was palpable from the start, growing stronger as they bonded over mutual heartbreak. By 2015, the world watched their romance blossom, culminating in their marriage in 2021. Fans initially adored their relationship, seeing it as a real-life fairy tale unfolding before their eyes. Their banter was playful, their mutual respect obvious, and their relationship added a new layer of entertainment to the show. But what began as lighthearted fun has, for some viewers, evolved into a distraction. Critics of Stefani and Shelton argue that their relationship has shifted focus away from the contestants and toward the coaches themselves. Here are the main complaints. Overemphasis on their relationship. Fans of The Voice tune in primarily for the music and the talent. Yet, as Gwen and Blake's relationship deepened, it began to dominate the show's narrative. Montages of their flirtations and backstage moments, while endearing to some, started to overshadow the performances of aspiring artists. Contestants have occasionally expressed feeling like pawns in a game of Gwen and Blake-centric storytelling, unfair bias in coaching. While both Gwen and Blake have their unique coaching styles, their personal connection has raised questions about favoritism. For instance, some fans believe that they subtly, or not so subtly, team up to keep their contestants in the competition longer, tipping the scales unfairly. There have even been moments where their playful jabs at other coaches, like John Legend or Kelly Clarkson, felt less like banter and more like the power couple ganging up. Audience fatigue. After nearly a decade of watching their romance unfold, some fans are simply tired. They miss the days when The Voice was less about celebrity drama and more about discovering untapped talent. Social media platforms like Twitter and Reddit are rife with complaints that their dynamic has become stale, repetitive, and even cringeworthy. Despite the criticism, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton remain two of the most beloved figures on The Voice. Here's why their presence might be more of a blessing than a curse. Authenticity in a manufactured world. In a genre often criticized for being overly produced and scripted, Gwen and Blake's relationship stands out as genuine. Fans appreciate their unfiltered moments and the way they bring real emotions into a highly commercialized environment. It's rare to see such authenticity in reality TV, and for many, their love story is a breath of fresh air. Chemistry that sparks joy. Whether you find them endearing or overbearing, there's no denying their chemistry is electric. Their witty exchanges and contrasting personalities, Blake's down-to-earth humor versus Gwen's quirky exuberance, bring a unique energy to the show. Many fans argue that their dynamic keeps The Voice fun and unpredictable, especially in a crowded field of singing competitions. Drawing in a broader audience, Gwen and Blake each bring their own fan bases to the show. Together, they create a crossover appeal that spans genres, attracting viewers who might not otherwise tune in. For instance, Gwen's pop-centric followers might develop an appreciation for Blake's country roots and vice versa. This diversity of audience helps keep The Voice culturally relevant. Mentorship beyond music. As a couple, Gwen and Blake offer a unique perspective to contestants about navigating the pressures of fame and balancing personal life with a successful career. Their insights go beyond vocal techniques or performance advice, providing a holistic approach to mentorship. It's important to note that the narrative surrounding Gwen and Blake isn't entirely organic. Producers of The Voice are known for crafting storylines to keep viewers engaged, and the couple's relationship has been a goldmine for ratings. The more airtime devoted to their romance, the more polarizing they become. But is this truly their fault, or are they simply playing the roles assigned to them? Some insiders suggest that the show has leaned too heavily on the Gwen and Blake storyline at the expense of other elements. This reliance could be seen as a symptom of broader challenges, such as declining viewership across traditional TV formats. By spotlighting the couple, producers may be trying to cling to a tried and true formula for engagement, even if it alienates some fans. As Blake Shelton stepped away from The Voice after season 23, fans have speculated about what this means for the future of the show and for Gwen's role within it. While some see Blake's departure as an opportunity to refocus the spotlight on contestants, others worry that the magic of their chemistry will be impossible to replicate. For Gwen, continuing as a coach without Blake poses its own challenges. Will she thrive as a standalone figure, or will fans struggle to embrace her outside the context of their partnership? Only time will tell how this shift impacts the show's dynamics.